Hi guys, my name is Marcus Langston. Today I'll be doing my video number 2, which is interaction number 1. So today I'll be talking about my similarities and differences within our education. In my first video I explained that I met one Chinese student. He just moved from China probably about a year ago to attend college here. Um, we had met up in his room, played a couple of games, and I went through a series of questions. The first question was I asked him what was a typical day in China from getting in and out, from the time he got up to the time he went to bed. So he had stated around 6:30 he got up to eat breakfast, which was like rice and dumplings. From 7 to 15 he would walk to school. It would take him about 15 minutes to get there. At 7:30 he would get to school. 4 classes in the morning. Um, there he would learn like different subjects like English, Chinese, math, and different arithmetics. From there he would go to lunch. At 11:30. Then he would go right back to class around 12 o'clock. Classes like geography or PE. Then at 3:30, classes were over. He had to complete homework within that duration of time. 4:10, he would walk home. 5, he would do some more schoolwork, but also in the same time he would take a nap and go eat dinner. At 6:30, he would do more homework. At 8:30, he would go eat a snack, and then he would go back to studying. And at 10 o'clock, he would take a shower and study a little bit more, and then by 11 o'clock, he would go to sleep. That was roughly what he would do when he woke up to when he went to sleep. Um, he was explaining as he got higher in his classes, like around 10th grade, that schedule changed drastically. He would it consisted of a lot more studying, getting ready for different tests. Um, he was explaining to me how like he lacked sleep because he had so many tests. But the second question was what were the top 3 things he was really worried about in high school. One of the biggest things was that he was worried about getting into college, going to college. Another thing he was worried about was doing well in his classes. That's similar to me. I worry about doing well in my classes all the time. And the third thing was studying for the JAKO test. This was like a university entrance exam, which was one of his biggest worries. Um, the top 3 things he really made him happy in school was up to 10th grade they did gym and recess. He really loved that. He also enjoyed his math classes, and then he also enjoyed um, his programming classes, like computer classes. And then lastly, he said he enjoyed learning English. He loved learning about the American culture because he knew eventually he would come over here to go to college. Um, as mentioned before, the biggest test is called the J J O J O K O test, which is the college acceptance test in China. Um, that's one of the biggest things in Chinese culture is to study for that test. A lot of high school kids have reportedly um, got a very lack of sleep. Um, to prepare for this test, his school actually offered him IV dips to help him like focus in and study on his test. Um, he said it takes a lot of work to study for that test. Um, Literally Monday through Sunday, he's basically studying. He really has no time to um, hang out with his friends or his family. Um, when things we noticed from when he shared pictures of his high school was that he really didn't have a lot of pictures of his friends. He only had pictures of his family because he had a lack of time he had to spend with his friends. But that's kind of similar to me. I have pictures of my friends, but mostly of my family. Um, some of the other things I noticed that he had an average family size, which is similar to me. Um, his family consisted of about 4 people, which is similar to me. Um, he also had a lot of pictures of his projects and awards he has won from different school activities, like the science fair, which is something I very much took part in when I was in high school. Um, he really loved video games and the programming in different video games in high school, which was similar, kind of similar to me. I really love video games and programming. Um, One of the biggest things that I was pretty shocked about was the amount of work that goes into studying for a test. I know kids here that we study for the ACT, but these kids really need to. Only 30% of kids that graduate from their high school went to college. Um, Small insights that differ from my culture was that the the amount of seriousness that went along with taking this test. I'm looking forward to speaking with him again. The biggest thing I learned about for myself is that it's more similarities than differences between me and him. I guess him coming from so far away made me think that I was so different from him, but it's really a lot of similarities. We really find a lot of common grounds on different subjects. Thank you. Looking forward to speaking with him and interacting with him in the future.